If a woman's only value, aka currency, is her beauty and fertility, like most red pill content creators suggest, then what's the point in marriage? There's no reason to have a wife. So, let's get into it. Now, I decided to change my mind about criticizing the red pill content creators, or maybe even black pill content creators. I had another creator, his name is Aaron Reactivated, who convinced me to be the voice of reason in this world and go against the grain when it comes to the popular red pill content creators. And he's got a great channel, guys. He's a single dad, divorced, great man, and he's got a lot of great sound advice for men out there who are struggling, who have maybe been divorced, maybe raising their kid, whatever it is. I highly recommend you check him out in the description below. I'll link him. So, the value of women, guys, the value of women, let's talk about it. So, if that's all you care about, and if that's all you talk about on these channels, what is the point of even talking or mentioning marriage whatsoever? You should just forget about it. Forget about ever having children, okay, in your 20s, because all you care about is their beauty. That's the currency that they only have. So what is the point in marriage? Because in 20 years, okay, when she's 40, you're going to be over it. You're going to be done with her because of her beauty is gone. Her currency is gone, right? After she raises the kids you have, let's say you have kids in your 20s, and then by the time you're 40, 45, what's left? What's left in the tank for her to provide? What? Some moral support to you? Because all you cared about was her beauty, right? That's all women should do, is in their 20s, take advantage of their beauty and find a man. That's the wrong approach when it comes to marriage. Marriage is more than that, okay? You need to find a woman who actually has some drive in her life, who actually wants to be career driven, to build something, to build generational wealth, guys. We've talked about that in the past. I've talked about that on this channel. You want to build something with another person. In this day and age, you're going to have to, given inflation, okay? So this notion of claiming that women's only value is her beauty and fertility is a big, fat joke. And you know what? It's funny because this value was presented, what, 50 years ago, 60 years ago, where women didn't work in the workplace for the most part, and men counted on the beauty factor in their 20s. And look at the divorce rates, guys. Look at the generation now that's coming out from those divorce rates, right? Men leaving their wives in their mid to late 30s and 40s and 50s, okay? Because all they cared about was that beauty in their 20s, okay? They didn't consider the career aspirations. They said, honey, you need to be in the kitchen, okay? That's what they said. Oh, you need to clean the house. Is that what it's all about, guys? That's ridiculous, honestly. Like, as a man, I think that's just pathetic. It really is. It's pathetic. You can call me a simp all you want, okay? I'll do everything at my household. I could care less because I still love my wife. I don't care if she wants to sit on the couch all day and eat bonbons. I love her. I'll go do the dishes. I'll go clean the bathrooms. I'll go vacuum the house. I'll cook the dinner because that's what love is. You don't care that she just needs to relax. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that she's not going to respect you less. That's a joke, okay? I'm sorry to tell all these red pillars out there, you guys are wrong. Honestly, it's just propaganda so you can ruin a bunch of 20-year-olds' lives. That's what you're doing. Yes, it's a risk to get married. Yes, can a 20-year-old get divorced due to whatever differences those people have? Yes, it happens. But at least the man who gets married takes a risk. Okay, he takes a risk, and hopefully he's looking for more than just beauty out there. Okay, hopefully he understands the value in her morals, her family values, her work ethic, her dreams to build a family. You know, that's what you got to look for, not beauty. Yes, beauty's nice. It's a bonus at the end of the day. You shouldn't be focused on that by any means. And what these red pillar guys are suggesting is that you should just be a Chad. That's what they call all these men that are Chads, that go out and all they care about is beauty. That's because that's all you guys talk about. That's all you guys talk about, is that the currency of a woman is her beauty. If that's the case, then you're all Chads. Every single guy in those comments, that's all they care about, and they're Chads. You know, go out, have your fun with a lady, and go home. Forget about marriage. Forget about building something. Forget about working hard. You know, work your 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, come home, make dinner, do dishes, make the bed, whatever it is you got to do. You are the provider. That goes both outside the house and in the house, guys. Honestly, it's not simping. I don't really understand this whole new simping concept. I think it's silly, to be honest, okay? I'm just fed up seeing this stuff, because I know that my son and every other son out there is going to find this garbage when they turn 20 years old. And then they're going to be resentful before they even took a risk to build a family. And then they won't, because they'll know the AKA truth, right? The red pill truth that, oh, divorces will ruin you, will ruin your finances. You know that word, your finances. They always say that. They always say, oh, it's your finances, it's your money. I thought marriage was a two-person thing, two people joining together, right? It's not your money, it's our money. That's the way you need to think of it, right? If it's our money, that means your woman should have more value than just her looks, okay? She should have value in her career. You need to give her time to develop that career in her 20s, okay? I mean, to have children, yes, it's probably a more fertile time in your 20s, but lots of people have children in their 30s, guys. This is a joke. I had kids at 34 and 38. We didn't have trouble by any means. Now, do people have trouble? Yes, okay? It's unfortunate. But the reality of today is that is what is going to happen, guys, because there's more women going to college than men, okay? So realize this: when you're looking for that person, you're willing to take the risk, look beyond the beauty, okay? If that's all you care about, then don't even bother with even considering marriage, okay? They all say, oh, there's all these great men out there that want marriage and girls don't want it. Well, that's because it's not all about looks for them, okay? It's about their career. It's about them exploring just as much as you are, okay, when it comes to guys. So, you know, and it's funny, Aaron reactivated. He's a divorced guy, and he's sick of this red pill garbage as well, and he's been through it. He's been through the heartaches of divorce, and he's probably, you know, he got his finances cut in half. I've seen it happen. It happens all the time. But that doesn't mean you need to be resentful about the opposite sex. You shouldn't even bother even talking about them, because you don't want marriage. All you care about is beauty, right? I just, you know, it's frustrating to hear this and to see our society go in this way. We are having a gender war, no doubt. There's an extreme gender war that I didn't realize until I really started to do YouTube content and watch YouTube content. It's all gender wars. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. This whole modern world that my kids are going to have to grow up in. I really hope that they find someone who has the same values as them, and they look beyond the beauty when they're in their early 20s. They get married and do the same thing I did. I got married young. I was fortunate, but I looked beyond the beauty with my wife. I looked at all her values. I looked at how hard she worked. She was a 4.0 student. She brought my level up, guys. That's what you got to look for, is women who will bring your value up. It's not all about beauty and fertility. It's about them rising you up. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for my wife. Let me tell you that right now. That's what you got to look for, is a woman that's going to step your game up, guys. Because, guys, let's be honest. We are a mess. Most men are a mess in their 20s. They don't know what they want. They don't even know anything until they're like 25 or 30, okay? You got to meet a woman who's going to rise you up in your early 20s. That's how you build wealth, guys. Honestly, that's what it's all about. Now you're going to have to be smart. You're going to have to be picky in your 20s. Looking for a good woman's not going to be easy, okay? And again, I wouldn't try too hard. I would actually, you know, kind of be nonchalant about it and chill and just, you know, be strategic in who you pick. It doesn't need to be all about beauty, guys. You got to stop thinking about that. You got to stop watching this red pill content, honestly. I want the views to go to Aaron Reactivated. I want the views to come to my channel and a lot of other men who actually have a good message, who are actually teaching things like, you know, how to trade the stock market, or how to invest, or how to do AI. Is that what you guys want to watch? All this red pill, resentful content, doom and gloom, black pill, BS, when you could be learning about AI. I got AI day. I got a Friday ticker stock market thing. Aaron's got beautiful content on his channel. I mean, I'm sure there's other men out there that have got great content too. You just got to find them. Stop going with what the algorithm's going to push you, because that's all they're going to do is push you to that negative garbage content. I'm being negative here because I'm just sick of hearing all this red pill garbage. And you know, I'm just as bad. I click on it because I want to see what my kids are going to see. And I can already tell that that's what they're going to see, because I'm a pretty young man. Not pretty, but I'm pretty young still. And it's in my feed. That's what's going to be in my son's feed in 10 years when he's 17, 18, is these red pill content creators. He's going to get Anton Daniels. He's going to get, you know, I don't know the other big red pill content creators. You know, I've just seen a few here and there. It just gets annoying, guys. You know, I know they're all out there. This other one, dark mode, dad mode, or whatever it is. And he's another one. He's like a doomer, red pill, talking crap about women left and right. Unreal, guys. Unreal where we've gone today. I went to a classroom today. I know I'm rambling on, but man, all women in there working hard to raise children. And you don't see the value in that? You know, you talk trash about teachers too. That's what the red pillars do. They hate the indoctrination, all that crap. Oh, it's a beautiful night, man. I shouldn't be ranting about this, but I'm going to. Because I want our men to be better. That's what it's all about, man. That's why I'm here. I want men to be better. I know, you know, I've got women on my channel, but it's mostly men. I want you guys to do better, man. Don't fall into these traps, okay? Maybe here and there, I'm still going to probably bring up this red pill content if I do have concepts that I'm sick of hearing about. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. So let me know in the comments below. You know, hey, I'm all for dialogue too. You know, there are some good, like, comments that come from people who are big on the red pill channels. I do respect their opinion, honestly, I do. I know I'll get a few good comments from this video, but we need to talk about this, guys. We need to talk about this, because I'm struggling with this. I really am, you know, because I've lived a life that was not into that red pill crap. I never even heard about it until, like, you know, a year ago. And then I hear about this and I'm worried about my son, you know? So we got to talk about this, you know? Maybe I'm missing something. Who knows? But I don't think I am, because it worked out fine for me. I don't know why it can't work out fine for other men. You know, I get it. Maybe it's your choices. Maybe you have bad choices in life, and you gotta learn from that and choose better next time. Yes, you're gonna be broke because you got divorced. But that Aaron Reactivated guy, he's not complaining. He's not, you know, bashing women left and right. He's had a few frustrating moments with his ex-wife, but he's got hope. He's got dreams. He's trying to build something. You know, maybe he's going to find a new woman out there. He probably will, man. He'll probably live a beautiful life. You know, I don't know. Just one of those things. Sorry for the long rant. Anyways, if you guys like the content, like and subscribe. Let's talk about this, and take a look at my previous video. And everyone, have a good night. Later.